Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name's Nicole. You can find me on Instagram at Nicole Makes Plans and my website at NicoleMakesPlans.com. Today I want to do a flip through of June in my A6 Stalogy, so let's hop in. I did recently get an A6 Moterm cover. It's not zip, which I would usually want the zip, but I hated it. But I really like this one. It's pretty soft and nice, and it fits a lot better than the zip cover in my opinion. So I'm just going to take it out of the cover for the flip through. It'll lay flat on the table a little bit better. So this is my cover. I'm kind of just going to flip through, I think, everything because June is the first month I was like really in here. I don't really use an index. This is from a future log I started I think in December, and then I decided not to use this planner. This was December 22, a week, and I back planned in here, but I didn't really like it. And then I tried it again in April or March. And this future log, I am actually like picking up here and using it. So I migrated all this stuff from July. This is August, September, October, November and December, and then I started March here, didn't like it, and then June I did for real in here, and I like this June monthly a little better than it turned out for July, so I think I'm going to stick with this in August if I'm still in here. I just cross off the days as I go, or like highlight over it really, and then I marked all the YouTube videos that I filmed and uploaded in June. So during this week I was actually in a different journal. I was in kind of just like a random notebook that I got at a local store, and this is all back planned, and had I known I was actually going to stay in here, I would have like kind of copied everything over and done like a page per day, but I just didn't know at the time that I would actually like the A6, so that's fine. So on Monday, May 29th, the main thing was like I had chicken fajitas for dinner, which is good. Tuesday, May 30th, I went to my friend's house for dinner and cards, and we had Jets Pizza. Wednesday, May 31st, had spaghetti for dinner. I was also prepping for a presentation. Thursday, I did work late and I had pizza for dinner again. Friday, June 2nd, I presented my presentation, so I was glad to get that out of the way. We had Chinese food for dinner, and then we watched Fast and Furious 7. We had been watching like all of them, so you'll see like the next few movies are basically the Fast and Furious series. Saturday, June 3rd, we went to a Mexican restaurant for dinner, and then we watched Hobbs and Shaw. For Sunday, June 4th, my boyfriend had a run, and we had Penn Station for dinner. And I was anxious that day, and I wanted to notate that because like I think when I'm anxious sometimes I like extra hop around in planners more so than I already do, so I think that kind of like is an indicator of like what was happening during that time. So this was the first full week of June, and this was week 23. Here is Monday, June 5th. I was kind of still figuring out if I wanted to do a page per day or not. And I think I was actually still in that other notebook, but I was already kind of like getting in here and being like, okay, this might be something that can work. Monday, June 5th, I had roosters for dinner, just like chicken and a salad. And then Fate of the Furious is the movie that we watched. On Tuesday, June 6th, we had Five Guys for dinner. We watched two movies, 27 Dresses and Greatest Showman. And I was able to get a dentist appointment this day, which was exciting. I had had some issues with my previous dentist, so I was thankful to like get an appointment at all, let alone like the day I called. And I was off of work that weekday, so I had a lot of to-dos to kind of get done. This is Wednesday, June 7th. I worked late. We had Texas Roadhouse for dinner, and we watched I Know What You Did Last Summer. Thursday, June 8th, we had Hero Palace for dinner, which is like heroes. We watched Rocky 5. We had been watching these kind of like slowly, so we picked up where we left off on the 5th one. This is Friday, June 9th. I only worked like half a day. We ended up going to a baseball game, had a hot dog for dinner. This is Saturday, June 10th. I saw one of my grade school teachers at the store, so that was fun to run into him. We had Olive Garden for dinner. We watched 13 Going on 30. We went bowling that day, and we both bowled turkeys, which is 3 strikes in a row at the same time, so I wanted to note that because that was very unusual. This is Sunday, June 11th. Had pizza for dinner, and we watched Mrs. Doubtfire. And then this is the second full week of June, just the weekly here. On this day, Monday, June 12th, we had hamburgers for dinner, and I got some washi tape from Amazon, so I did like a washi tape swatch page. Tuesday, June 13th, I had spaghetti for dinner. This is Wednesday, June 14th. I worked late for an event and I had pulled pork for dinner. Had a video call with my sister. Thursday, June 15th, I had another work event and I had Rudy's for dinner, which is like essentially again like pulled pork, and it stormed pretty crazy that night, so the event actually kind of got cut short. Friday, June 16th, I was off of work, had a Mexican restaurant for dinner, and then we watched the movie Spotlight, which we had seen before, but was just as good the second time, very intense. Saturday, June 17th, my sister was in town for Father's Day, and we went to my uncle's house to like celebrate. Had a hamburger for dinner, and me and my boyfriend watched Police Academy that night, which I honestly hated. It was so bad. But earlier that day I did watch Puss in Boots: The Last Wish with my sister, which I don't know if it lived up to the hype I was hearing, but it was cute. It was nice. Saturday, June 18th, had roosters for dinner, and well, yeah. I was thinking for some reason I also had Steak and Shake for dinner, but we actually just got a milkshake there. And then I did some collections, not that I usually refer back to them, but again, sometimes when I'm anxious, it's good to just like make a list of something I'm thinking about, get it out of my head so I don't have to like continue worrying about it. So I was thinking through if I wanted to do collections like a bullet journal, but like I never really do or refer back to them. I was thinking about making like a reading journal, even though I don't actually read, but then I was like, maybe I can make it into a movie journal, but I tried it. I didn't love it. I think I just like talking about my movies in my regular planner. This is the third full week of June, week 25. And here I was like running out of space for like some weekly to-dos that didn't really have an assigned day. And I was thinking a little bit like, oh, is A6 going to work? But I think it was just kind of a weird week. This is Monday, June 19th. We had pizza for dinner, went to my friends for dinner and cards. And then Tuesday, June 20th, had Heroes for dinner, and we watched Batman 1989, that one with Michael Keaton that day. Wednesday, June 21st, had another work event, and we had breakfast for dinner. We watched half of the newer Batman from 2022, but didn't finish it because it is very long and started kind of late that night anyway. Thursday, June 22nd, we had breakfast for dinner, watched the movie Garden State as well as Teen Wolf. Friday, June 23rd, had a half day at work, watched Chicago, movie from 2002. It's also a musical. And then we watched Hercules as well. We went to a baseball game and had hot dogs for dinner. And this sticker, and I think there was another cat sticker right here, came in an Etsy order that I got, so I just put it in here. So this is Saturday, June 24th. We had pizza for dinner, we went to a baseball game, and I had a video phone call with my sister. Sunday, June 25th, I had a call with my friends, and we had roosters for dinner. Some more lists that I made just to kind of like get it out of my head. I was thinking through and tried to destash some of these like notebooks or planners that I had. Didn't end up selling any of them, but if you're interested in them, just let me know. These were prices of just like trying to figure out how much I paid for them. I'm definitely flexible on the price. And I always do free shipping when I destash, so if that helps, just let me know. Here, I think I was just making a list of like newer movies that I wanted to watch, and we hadn't watched Top Gun Maverick yet, so I wrote that down. I ended up buying it on Blu-ray, so we're gonna watch that here soon, maybe this weekend. And then this is July, but I always do the monthly layout before the week when the month starts, so there is some of June in here. So like all of this is June. So June 26th, we had steak fajitas for dinner, and we watched part of Man of Steel. Tuesday, June 27th, went to my friend's house for dinner and cards. We had Chick-fil-A for dinner. We played Uno Flip, which we really like. If you are into card games, let me know what your favorites are. We're always like looking for new games, and it's nice to get recommendations. And we watched some more of Man of Steel that day. Wednesday, June 28th, had meatloaf for dinner and finished watching Man of Steel. Thursday, June 29th, we had spaghetti for dinner. Friday, June 30th, had Jet's pizza for dinner, and we watched Little Miss Sunshine because Alan Arkin passed away. And I ended up getting off work early on this day, pretty unexpectedly, so that was nice. But that is a flip through of June in my A6 Stalogy. If you have any questions about like anything that I use, let me know. Give this video a thumbs up if you like this planning kind of flip through video. Comment below if you have any questions or any suggestions of videos you want me to film and post. Subscribe to my channel if you want to know the next time I post a video. Hit the notification bell because it's not always on the same day. But thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.